Welcome to Chaos Podcast. I am your host, Terry Lynn. I am a virtual assistant, bookkeeper, and international business strategist. I love leveling up, creating strategies, and thinking outside of the box, especially with serial entrepreneurs because we are impacting the world with new innovations, community collaboration, and global technology. We will discuss strategies that stifle mental chaos so that you can create habits and outstanding success right here on Chaos.
I love Facebook family.
Facebook family and friends.
Happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. What happened to Monday?
It was a super spectacular day.
It was. Actually, I had a great day. Did you have a great day on Monday?
I sure did. Kicked a few problems to the curb. Boom.
Yeah.
Picked up some new knowledge in my mastermind group. Yes.
You very, very
crossed off a few more things on a project I've got going on.
Oh, we're going to talk about that later.
Okay.
The projects, yes. We're always staying busy. Tell you, we serial entrepreneurs are so busy switching hats. I love it. Yep. So we are live on Facebook, and I'm loving it.
Yay.
Theresa, I'm going to read your bio. You ready?
Go for it. Who the heck am I today?
You are Theresa Pantanella. Is it Pantanelli or Pantanella?
Pantanella.
Pantanella. Love that last name.
Thank you. Right from Italy.
You wrote this bio, so here we go.
I don't know what I wrote. I don't remember.
After developing an award-winning outpatient therapy business, you didn't tell me about that. Theresa has gone on to master online ads. I do know about that. She's an expert at cleaning up messy Facebook business manager accounts, strategizing campaign structures, and most importantly, driving campaigns to increase sales through daily analysis of the ad statistics. That is why she is known as the insightful advertiser. Wow, what a name. That name bears a lot of responsibility, Miss Theresa.
It does, but it really reflects what I do. The Facebook ads are just fascinating. And what it really comes down to is knowing people and knowing how people buy. I got started with this, I got to tell you a funny story.
Okay.
As a young teenager, I traveled the world, and everybody wants to travel the world. It was the only thing I thought about. So one day in high school, they announced on the intercom, anyone who wants to be an exchange student and go to another country, go see your counselor. Ran to the counselor's office, ran home with that paperwork, and told my family I was so excited. I'd love to go to Finland. Dad. Well, I would start with the far corners of the earth, Terry Lynn. I was going to start there and work my way in. There's a little town near where I grew up called Finley. My dad thought I had lost my mind. I was excited about going to little Findlay, Ohio. So he said, okay, you can go. And of course, the next day I asked for $1,000 for the trip. And he said, for what? Well, after much discussion and me trying to raise the money by myself, doing babysitting and car washing and everything else I could think of, my mom convinced him to let me go, and he contributed the money for my trip.
Really?
I went to Helsinki, yeah.
Well, how old were you?
I was 15. Spent 9 weeks in Helsinki, Finland. That trip still burns in me, that desire to go travel and to spend time in different cultures. So 7 years ago, I decided I was done with a location-based business. I wanted a business, a way to earn a living where I could go and enjoy these other cultures.
Yes.
And be with other people.
Yes.
And I that's how I got started with the internet marketing.
Let's go back to 15. 15.
Yeah, one
Because
five.
you left me at 15. So look, because we have to bring me forward with you.
Okay.
15, 9 weeks.
Yep.
Did you know someone there?
Nope.
Where did you stay for 9 weeks?
Well, the way an exchange student program works, this organization, matter of fact, is still in operation today. It's called Youth for Understanding. Yes. And the way it operates is it vets students for the program. It also vets locations for them to stay at.
Right.
Whether it be a family, a single person, a couple without children. So they vet both sides of that. And the whole thing is, like I said, it's been around 40 years now. So I went, and you go 100% in trust.
Yep.
And one of the things I was very fortunate of, there was actually an exchange student in my area from Finland when I was making this decision to go.
Cool beans. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar
so she
with
came
the
over,
yeah.
And she met my family, and she prepared me that I could be staying out in the country somewhere with an outhouse and working on the farm every day.
I don't know about the
because
outhouse.
90% of Finland lives like that.
Oh, wow.
I was extremely fortunate. I stayed with a family who lived in a very upscale neighborhood. My host father worked for IBM Finland. They had a beautiful 42-foot sailboat. I learned how to sail. I spent 2 weeks in what's called the archipelago of Finland. These are all their islands. And the Finnish people are known to sauna. So when they're doing their sauna, that's like their weekly ritual for a family activity. And we would go in saunas out in the archipelago. It was just it was one of those experiences I'm glad I did. And it still left me yearning for more adventure, to go experience other cultures as well. Yeah. And that's why I wanted to learn internet marketing. And my path on internet marketing, I started making videos, didn't know what to do with the videos. My clients didn't know what to do with the videos. So I learned how to build a website, so I knew how to put the video on the website. And spent 18 months in a mastermind group learning how to build the website and how to rank it on Google through SEO or search engine optimization.
Nice.
And I was kind of fortunate because when I joined that mastermind group, I didn't know anything. So they gave me instructions. I just followed the instructions. Right. Whereas other people in the group, they'd be like, well, I don't think I should have to do step X like this. I think I should have to do it like that. Well, how come I can't use my software? How come I have to use this software? I was like, just follow the instructions. It's really easy.
Right, exactly.
So, anyone who's listening, if you want to learn something new on the internet, just follow the instructions.
Just follow the instructions.
Yeah, it is. Just follow the instructions. Trust it. And I got so good at it, I was instructing the women in that mastermind group.
Nice.
Yeah, and one of the ladies, she knew social media. So I hired her as my coach. She taught me some things about social media. And then I got curious about the ads. Lord, Terry Lynn. Convincing my dad to go to Finland was easier.
Oh my goodness, really? Are the ads that crazy?
Well, you know what? There's a lot of levers. There's a lot of variables.
Lot of little parts that
there's a lot of pieces and parts
that you have to fit together.
Fit together. And over the past 3 years of running Facebook ads, of spending $100 a day for nothing, of spending $1,000 a week and getting nothing. After
give us one little secret, just one little secret.
Oh, I'd be thrilled to. Spend $1 a day after you set up your business account on Facebook. Yes, I have quite an acumen for looking at somebody's business account and looking at what's wrong and how to fix things. in this day and age, there's more people that don't even have the business account that need it and want to do ads. So step one, anyone who's looking to do a Facebook ad, when you're a retail business, whether you want to start e-commerce, if you want to sell your coaching program online, your event is now all online, start a business Facebook account. Go to business.facebook.com.
Business.facebook.com. I'm gonna put that in the transcript.
Okay.
Business.facebook.com, and spend $1 a day. But after you get the business account set up,
Yes.
correctly.
It doesn't take but 15 minutes.
Okay.
To set this account up.
That's a good tip, because we don't know how much to spend, and they talk about boost your
post.
I'm like,
boost your event, boost your post.
Yeah, but I always feel like they already had analytics that they've decided how many people or where it's going to go, and I don't have as much input as I would like to have. Is that something that we could learn?
Well, here's the interesting part about that is Facebook is $1 billion business. They're doing millions of dollars a month in ads. Do they know more than the rest of us about what we do online? Yes, they do. The good news about that is you can spend more time creating the ad and creating a message for your audience and taking pictures that your audience is going to relate to, than having to worry about how to get this ad to the right people. Facebook's already figured that out. Facebook's like your brain. So for those of you that are listening, and even on the replay, raise your hand if you've ever bought a car. Yep. I'm seeing the hands go up already. Yep. When you first started looking for that car, you need to decide on a make, a model, color, what features you like. And as you started to find things you like, your brain went, oh, she likes that. So your brain would start to find more of that. And all of a sudden, you were seeing that make and model of your car everywhere and in the color you like.
Right.
Yes. You walk into the coffee shop and they're talking about your car.
Yes.
Right? Right? Because your brain has this special device in it. I'm going to geek out on you here for just a moment.
Okay, go. I'm good.
Okay, this is called your reticular activating system.
Your who what?
Yeah. RAS for short. RAS. Now your RAS is going to get you in full-blown attention to what you like. Reticular activating system.
That sounds like psychology.
Well, it's not psychology. It's a physical part of the brain. It's how it operates. But now Facebook functions like that RAS part of your brain.
Okay.
When Facebook sees that you like something, Facebook shows you more of it.
Right.
Like, oh, they like this new dress. Mm-hmm. Let's show them more dresses. Do you like this dress? Do you like this color? Do you like? Oh, they like shopping online. Let's show them the online stores with the dresses. Oh, shoes go with dresses. Let's show them some shoes to go with the dress.
So what strategy do they use, or is there what do they call them, bots or whatever that they use to do that with now?
They have, I heard the number once. They have over 1 million algorithms or something crazy like that.
Yeah, and they get new ones all the time.
And that's where if you spend your time and effort focusing on what they're doing, you're losing the time and effort you should be putting on your message and your copy.
I get that. So you do your part and let them do their part.
Right. When you're creating those posts, post on your Facebook page every single day.
Every single day.
Every single day.
Teresa!
Every single day.
Every single day?
Yes, I tell my clients twice a day.
And post what? Don't you run out of things to post?
No, that's the beautiful part, because I do insightful advertising because my job is to know what my clients' customers like. I've got to be insightful about, well, if they're a home buyer, what are their habits? What's their daily life like? What do they do that an apartment renter doesn't do? They go to Home Depot. I don't, somebody renting an apartment's not going to go to Home Depot.
I got a question for you.
So you have to know. You've got to know who you're talking to.
How long
and
did it
your
take
posts
you?
take one message a month and focus on that message.
One message a month. Focus on that message. Post every day.
And
Twice a day.
Yep. And you know what? When you see a lot of reaction or response to one of those posts, you know you've spoken about something that people want to hear more about.
Okay.
That's where you spend your $1 a day.
It's crazy because I get the largest response I get is to a post about my mom.
Isn't that special?
Every time I post something about my mom, the responses are like crazy.
And so what's important, like the insight on that is, what is it about your mom that they're responding to? Is it because it's your mom? Is it what she says?
Usually
is it her values that they're relating to?
I think it's just my mom. My mom is just fabulous. And I'm always posting something fabulous that she's wearing or doing. And so I think it's her personality that people are attracted to. And it's the same way in public. Like, they treat her like a star when she walks in the room. And it could be strangers. By the end of the day, wherever we are, it's like she's popular. I took her to a gay networking event. At Out Georgia Alliance, Out Georgia Business Alliance. It used to be Atlanta Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce. And she didn't know anybody there but my one client who invited me. We went, we spent the evening. At the end of the evening, the whole conversation was about my mom. And my mom got a glass of wine and went and sat down by herself. And everybody's like pointing to her and talking about her. And she has like worked the room. And by that time, she's the star of the room. So I think it's her personality. So what is it in her personality? I think she's very caring about other people. She's very interested in other people. She will drag one person to another person and introduce them because she's so thrilled about that person. And she will have just met them. So I think the element of being very interested in other people is what on the phone, she'll call to see how people are. And if they have somebody that's sick, she wants to call that person that's sick also and see how they're doing. And she doesn't even know them. Yeah. So I think it's her essence that attracts people because they love her. She's known as Nana. And they love her. Keep her message going on out there. Make that part of your brand. Yeah. How long did it take you to accumulate all this knowledge that you have? And what were the obstacles to getting there? Like, I already know that your curiosity of things that seem out of touch for other individuals. Well, you know what? Is what fuels you. Yeah. Henry Ford says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Right. That's true. And fortunately for me, I never understood that I couldn't do anything online. I love it. You just
And
trudge
so,
along.
oh, exactly. So, and sometimes, yeah, I've had those moments where I looked at the computer, watched a 12-year-old zippity doo through something that I couldn't figure out, and went, maybe I'm not cut out to do this.
Oh,
But you know what's interesting? Talents will show up in different ways.
yes.
Yes, Leo Biscagula, God's God's given you gifts, and those are your talents. And your gift back to God are what you do with those talents. For me, my talents lie in the insightful part, the research about the individual, looking at an ad and knowing why it didn't work or didn't work because of the message it has or doesn't have. The technological stuff, the tech stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I don't do well with that. Repetitive tasks, I don't do well with
No.
that.
Wow.
Give me research. I love that. Give me something to dig into and tear apart or put together. Love setting stuff up. If you're
Okay.
listening to this and you're thinking I need to set up this or that or the other thing, call me. I can help you with that. And my clients, and I can't tell you how much money I've lost. I need my MailChimp account set up. Okay, I'll do it for you. You're the leader. Oh, I'm supposed to charge him for that? Really?
Yes.
Oh, you wanted a ManyChat bot on your website? I can do that. Oh, I was supposed to charge him for that?
Oh my goodness. Well, that
Yeah,
repetitive stuff, that's the stuff you send to me. That's me.
Okay.
I'm the grind work
Okay.
person. I'm the one that will call and call and call and call until I get you scheduled for something, whatever it is you need to be scheduled for. I'm the one that will go through your bills every month and remind you of what bills are coming up and what you did or didn't pay. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm the data entry
Awesome.
person that
Okay.
you give me 300 names and phone numbers and I type them all into a database for you. I'm that person. So, yeah, we're going to make a good team.
I'm hearing you on that one.
We're
I'm
going to
hearing
make
you
a
on
good
that
team.
one.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And then the other gift God gave me was teaching. Somehow I have this patience where and I think it's because, Terry Lynn, I'll be honest with you. I think it comes from already having been there and knowing the pain of what it's like to stare at the computer and not know how something works. And
Yeah.
it's totally overwhelming sometimes to look at some of these screens. And I'm learning the differences between like, okay, that's code, Theresa. You don't go near that. That puts me right up the wall, across the ceiling, down the side. Yeah, that I hire out for. So I have a fabulous tech team, and the patience that I have with the teaching, I put together this course for people because what I'm finding is people want to do Facebook ads and they're curious about it.
Yeah.
So number one, they never set up their business account, so we got to do that first. And number two, there's just a general strategy of approaching a Facebook ad that I've developed over the past 3 years. I mean, I've spent, I can't tell you, my friends think I'm nuts. One of my masterminds is $700 a month. I have another mastermind that's $400 a month. I have a mastermind that's $200 a month.
I know, but it's
so
worth
much
it.
From all of these.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It really is. It really is. And yes, there's a lot of free Facebook ad groups out there. Now, seriously, are you really going to learn something in a free Facebook ad group?
You might, but you may not.
$700 a month group.
I mean, you may, but you're not going to learn how to apply it. I mean, they're gonna give it to you. It's gonna be bits and pieces, and I understand that because I'm in a podcast class, and that's how I got this.
Yeah.
And the class is extensive, but I've read a lot of articles. I was going through a Google Drive the other day because I'm not spending the money for storage on everything. I've got spend enough money for storage. And so I was cleaning out and I was like, oh, look at this podcast thing that I got like 2017. Oh, look at this other podcast.
Yep. And
Because
you like
none of it
blew the
gave
dust
me,
off of it.
right, none of it gave me the cohesiveness that you need when you pay for something.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. You got to
understand
have that
investment.
Yes. I mean, I would take like those free webinars and then I'd scratch my head going, how come this doesn't work? I'm missing something. I
Right,
know I'm missing
right,
something.
right.
And
You have to pay
I
for
know
it.
because I spent that time in the mastermind for the search engine optimization.
Uh-huh.
That's where the aha is. That's where the magic is. That's where the glue is that connects all the dots.
Yeah.
That's where the information takes on a whole new form and becomes
Yes.
understandable. And you have relationships with other people that are doing the same thing as you. And you truly learn from each other because you've created the energy inside that mastermind that compels everybody forward. It moves everybody forward. And that's why I'm putting together a membership group so I can have that mastermind for people that are learning ads. And the way I
Wow.
introduce people to that mastermind is with this very basic ad course. So
Okay.
they take the ad course and then they can go into the mastermind because you know what? When you're in that mastermind, you're going to learn things. But you know what? Isn't it wonderful to be in a mastermind where you know everyone's at least at the same level starting?
Yeah.
So if you at least have those basics down, yes.
People are feeding into one another. They're feeding into one
Exactly.
another. Yeah, I love that. So, do you
Yes.
have any courses available now?
Yes, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm actually teaching a course tomorrow.
Yay!
Yes. It's my ad building basics course. It's about a 90-minute long course. I shortened it from 4 weeks.
To
Everybody say-
90 minutes.
Everybody say thank you.
Thank you, Theresa. To 90 minutes.
Well, you know what? In 4 weeks, I was giving everybody like a less than a week, and I realized because I wanted it to be interactive. It's like
Right.
they just want the information.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, and the hilarious part with the 4-week course, I kept throwing stuff out anyway.
Okay, so where do we find the 4-week course that's now 90
90
minutes?
minutes.
Yes.
Okay, if you go to and I'll put it here in the chat.
Okay.
The course. It's rightawayleads.com. That's my website. /learn ad building basics.
Ad building basics. Learn ad building basics at rightawayleads.com.
Yes. If you go to my website, rightawayleads.com, you'll see it. It's on that top right-hand corner.
Okay, great.
And now I made this a 90-minute course, and there's more people than not that want this information, and I want to give it to people. But my coach told me I have to charge.
Yes, you have to charge, Theresa. You can't keep giving away valuable information.
No.
And the
It's,
reason
you
why
know-
you can't do that is, and I tell people this, no, I can't give it to you free. I would love to. We love doing what we do so much that we would give it away free. But this is what happens. The mortgage company doesn't understand.
Oh, no, they don't. No,
The
they
gas,
do not.
the gas utilities, the electric utilities, the telephone utilities. So if I'm giving to you full time, I'm making no money, then I'm not going to be around to give this to you much longer.
That's
So
right.
in order to keep you around, Theresa, because you're a gold mine, in
Thank
order to
you.
keep you around, we need to pay for that. That's the real world how it works. Now,
Yeah.
when you get rich and you have nothing else to do but give it to us, I'm all aboard for that. I'll be the first
Amen.
one to sign up.
Amen. I'll be the first one to offer it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, my coach, she wanted me to charge $97, and for a 90-minute course, I thought that was a little high.
Wow.
So I made it $47 for everybody. So
What?
Yeah.
Theresa, I know your coach is having a stroke.
Yep.
Well, it has been an absolute delight to learn about you as a resource. Y'all hear that? We got an expert on board, rightthewayleads.com. An expert on board.
Thank you.
She's still giving away things.
I am, because I just love what I do. And it's kind of funny because I look back, the first piece of software I purchased was $300.
Right.
And I had only been doing this about 6 months or so. I didn't understand how the software would really work for my videos or not work. It was like $300, but it was like a lifetime license for this software. This software now sells for $2,000.
Right.
And you know what I did for that $300? I put it on a credit card that I had the permission from my aunt. It was my aunt's credit card. I had to call her up and say, "Can you help me?"
I love your aunt. She just invested in you. I love your aunt. Your aunt.
So
that's so wonderful.
Yes, and it was whatever you have to do it to build your dreams.
Well, it takes a village. It takes a village.
Yes, it takes it.
You have to have support for that.
And the closer you get to that obstacle, the smaller it becomes.
Yes.
My favorite saying when I'm troubled by something is over, around, under, or through. I will be there. Watch me do.
Thank you so
much, Theresa. So you guys, you can do this. You can do this.
We're glad to have you. And we're going to have you back soon. Okay.
Terry Lynn, I can't thank you enough for having me. You are fun. You are fun in a purple blouse.
You're so crazy, Theresa.
Yes,
you all can imagine how the classes are going to be, right? It's going to be so much fun.
Oh, they're a riot. They're a riot. I bring my play cars, and we talk about car buying, and we talk about how Facebook's brain works and how our brain works, and we dive deep, man. We get the strategy down pat. You can walk away with, and you can rinse and repeat.
Nice.
Piece of cake. Thank you so much, Terry Lynn. You're a blessing.
Welcome.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a blessed day.
I want to thank you for listening because this podcast is for you. And don't forget to get your listening gift. You can go to listeninggift.com. That's LISTENING gift.com. Compliments and constructive criticism are welcome. If there is anything you would like me to talk about, just hit me up. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Coach Terry Lynn. That is Coach T as in Tom, ERRILYNN. And remember, create habits and outstanding success with us right here on Chaos.